it comes to looking at your money, it comes down to two important figures: how much is coming in and how much is going out. Tracking these numbers is too late in the chain though. You have no control over them, nor understanding of what they are made up of. So what part of my finances do I need to keep an eye on, and why? Looking After Your Pennies platform provides financial education to help everyone understand their finances. I will not tell you what to do or give you financial advice, and there's more about that in the description. Knowing your income and outgoings is important to understand your financial position, but it doesn't open up to adjustments or help us understand why they are what they are if we just look at the end result. I like to break my finances down into 4 sections. I look at personal income, essential spends, budgeting, and then investments. And I will explain what I mean by each section and why I think that it's important now. Let's first look at personal income. This one is pretty easy. It includes any money that you have coming in consistently or from active work, meaning the wages from work, benefits and allowances, passive income streams, and anything else you can depend on getting each month. If there is any fluctuation from being self-employed, for example, it could be nice to track each of these sources of income individually so that you can see trends and maybe find ways to adjust them to better fit your financial goals. Something I want to mention quickly is how I personally like to ignore additional income. I like to keep any one-offs out of my personal income tracker to prevent them from making inaccurate trends or just muddying the data. Additional income can be things like gifted money, dividend payouts, lottery wins, inheritance, or anything that you receive as a one-off, or something that isn't happening consistently. I think this is important to have a clear understanding of how much you have coming in versus how much you have going out. This is where tracking just the end number can leave you misguided. I would make any budget calculations excluding this section of additional income because it cannot be relied upon for long-term financial plans. So what's next? Essential spends. Another easy one to talk about and pretty easy to track too. Everything that you have to pay out for over the course of a year. I say over the year because when it comes to knowing how much money you need to have in total, you need to know how much money is going to be spent in total, and it is easy to forget some of the things you pay for annually. This could be things like your car insurance, your car tax, your TV license. I like to take all of these essentials, total them up and divide them by 12 to know how much they would cost me on a monthly basis. This helps me to calculate the difference between what I have coming in on a reliable basis versus the total of what I need to pay for. So with these sections calculated and tracked, I have a good understanding of the essentials. I should know what I can rely on coming in each month, what I know I need to spend or keep aside each month, and from this I can calculate the difference, and then I use a budgeting system to figure out exactly what to do with the money that is left. As an ex-maths teacher, I love numbers, so it is no surprise I love budget sheets. But I will keep this video pretty open and not talk about a specific budgeting method. But I will say that you can get the budget sheet that I use for free from my website, and I will leave a link in the description. This part kind of brings everything together. I've talked about tracking money coming in and the essential spending. Well, where are you going to do that? Why not use a budget spreadsheet? I have talked about how I can take the personal income figure, ignore the additional income figure for now, and take away the essential outgoings figure to be left with a number. This number is how much money I should have left to use as I want to. So how should I use it? This is where a budget spreadsheet can help you to keep things in control and help you to understand what's going on with your money. It is a great idea to look back at your spending habits for this bit, and you might be surprised. Suddenly, you might find out how much you spend on takeaways, the cinema, clothes, games, or anything else, and it can be a real eye-opener. A good budget is not about restricting yourself though. It's about managing your money so you can better get the things that you want. I will look at the amount of money I should have left over after the essentials and decide what I want to do with them. My goals and desires will be different from yours. Some people are happy to restrict themselves to put as much as they can into investing, maybe hoping to retire early. Others might embellish on the things that they enjoy in life now. For me, it varies and changes all the time. I will always put some aside for the family fun time, but I also want to make my wealth grow, as having it set aside in case we want to order Thai food one night is not perhaps using my money to its greatest potential. Aside from being able to change your income or your essential outgoings, the amount of your money that goes out for essentials will be about the same. And some people use this to calculate what they will do with their remaining money. For example, if 40% of your income goes on essentials, then you might allocate another 40% in your budget for entertainment, new clothes, some trips out, and then invest the remaining 20%. Having a system like that can help you keep consistent and let you know how much you have for any particular section of your finances. But it doesn't allow for easy adjustments if, say, it was someone's birthday that month, for example. So you can see how all of these sectors of finance overlap. As again, we have already talked about the last section, and that is investing. This doesn't, however, just need to be traditional investing into something like stocks and shares. This section is about growing your money and looking at the long-term goals. You can think of investing as investing in yourself. This is where I think about retirement and pensions, or traveling as a family again. I have long-term investing goals, and I have found this to be a good way for me to grow my wealth. The more you know about your finances, the better, and having an understanding of these 4 pillars of personal finance will hold a great foundation for anyone to build up from. I hope this video has helped you. If you think I have missed something out, then please let me know in the comments. I release 2 new videos a week, so make sure you subscribe to see more financial education videos. If you want me to cover anything in particular, again, let me know down in the comments. Until the next video, bye.